Shalom. All praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rocha, Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to the hopeful elect Akim that teaching this word. Shalom, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rocha, Kodash. And as you can see here, this is the trailer from the Netflix show Supercell. You know, and the program's got a lot of bones in it, but then it's got a lot of meat as well. And one of the positive things that I took personally from the show was the spiritual power, man. Esau knows that Jake has they know who we are basically. They know that the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans are the Israelites. In the show they show you particularly so-called Negroes, but they know pretty much the point that we are the children of Israel. And Esau's whole thing in the show was to capture these Jakes because he knows they got power. All right, and he was capturing Jakes, and it shows you they had these little underground rooms. They had Jakes in prison. They were kidnapping Jakes, making it look on the media like they've gone missing, but they was really taken by Edomite scientists, man. Why? Because they knew that these Jakes had the gene, to receive power, basically. So Esau knows these things, all right? So let me play a bit of this here. They know who we are, man, and eventually, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai in these last days is going to give brothers spiritual power. All right. That's part of it's in the scriptures, and it's part of the faith that the Lord will give power from on high. We don't know when and where, but he's going to do it. Just got to wait and see, So let me, and spiritual power, is beyond Esau's carnal things. It's beyond weapons. It's beyond, what I mean? It's beyond a stabbing instrument. It's beyond bullets. That's spiritual power, man. It's on high. It's like the people of the society. Salakia, didn't mean to do that. People of the world, Salakia is showing. They even want that to be there. But yeah, people of the world won't be able to understand that, man. Because they think it's just in the movies. Well, why do you think Esau be putting that in there? But let me play this here.
In the dream.
And they all had, and also the Jakes that had the power, they all had different powers. One could go into the future, freeze time. One could fly. One could run fast.
I can't let her die. You married me? Yeah?
Promise me you're not going to go back.
There's people in this world with superpowers. Save her. You need all four. If one dies, she dies. Find them before it's too late.
Yeah, Jakes had to basically, he needed to connect all five of them. I think it was five of them to basically come as one to take on them them demons that was oppressing them basically. I liken that like unto the elect. The Lord bringing all the elect together, giving them that spiritual power, man.
Move things without touching them. I just want it gone.
This is a game changer.
I don't think you should be using your powers for personal gain.
You know how it feels to not be able to provide for your son. These powers are a part of us.
You protected me like you always do.
It's a matter of life and death. If the five of us are together, we can stop this. You're asking for too much. Yeah, you're not listening to me.
I can't hear you. Think about all the lives that you could save.
The only life I'm trying to save is yours.
I mean that's it pretty much. Pretty good show. You check it out for the aspect of the spiritual power which is in the scriptures. And who's the spiritual power reserved for? The children of Israel, man. On this side, primarily the elect. All right. And that's how the Lord's gonna bring down Esau. He's gonna bring Esau down, with the nuclear missiles, primarily to destroy America, but also the return of Yahushai, man. The scriptures talking about Yahushai with the laser beams, the lasers, The scriptures talk about Yahushai, and burning them with his chariots. So all sorts of judgment, man, is going to take place. Okay? See? So this is Zechariah 12:8. It says, in that day shall the Lord defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David. Yeah, we know what King David was a mighty man. He could leap over walls. He could defeat multiple opponents. You know? When they show you we always mention this, when they show you like the Matrix, and Neo's got that super lightning speed and he's just defeating all those agents. Well, where did they get that from? The scriptures, man. King David, it talks about how he slayed thousands of men, man. All right? So these were mighty men of old. What does the scripture say? It says, in that day, in what day? In the day that Esau comes down on the men of the Lord, on the believers of Yahushua, Esau will come down on us with what? He's a military, you know, kicking doors down, as we always say. You know, there'll be certain brothers taken into camps. However it's going to be chaotic. So in that day of great judgment, all right, basically, the Lord shall defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, which Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. And he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David, and the feeble among us shall be as David. Meaning what? Because we are basically, destroyed as a people, man. And we've been eating all these poison-ass food, physically, brothers got ailments. And there's some brothers that are even worse off than others. So when it says he that is feeble, it means, even the most in the eyes of this world, the most weakest man, the most weakest Israelite, amongst the, when I say weak, you know what I mean, in terms of this worldly man, destroyed flesh in the flesh and, just tired, worn the hell out, shall be as David. So the Lord's going to give that brother power, man, all the Akim. But it says even the weakest among you shall be as David, man. Because, in this society, we're teaching this word, but brothers over the years get fucking worn out, man. Bodies broken down, physically broken down, mentally broken down, worn the fuck out, having to go to these stupid jobs, all this wicked oppression wears you down, man. So the Lord's going to give brothers the power like King David had. And that can only be from on high, man. Okay? So it says, shall be as David, and the house of David shall be as the power, as the angel of the Lord before them. And it shall come to pass in that day that I will seek to destroy the nations that come against Jerusalem. And why is the Lord doing this? Because he's going to destroy the nations that come against Jerusalem. Who's the nations? Primarily the so-called white man, the Edomites. They're the main people that have came against us, man, oppressed us. The main people that they're the main people that we are currently under in this system today, man. The so-called white man. And the Lord give them the blessing of what? What did the Lord give Esau? The blessing of the sword, man. That's why no one can come against the so-called white man. But what's happening now is, as we always say, the Lord's making even the lesser nations, the Ishmael, the Elam, all these other nations, he's given them the power too. He's given them the power of the sword also. But the ultimate power from on high is going to come to the Israelites. Like it says here, and it shall come to pass in that day that I will seek to destroy all the nations that come against Jerusalem. Exactly. So all these other nations that came against the children of Israel, okay, the Lord's going to give us the power to judge them. See when Yahushua comes back, he's coming to bring down Esau and all the other nations, and he's going to give his chosen people the dominion over them, meaning the rulerships over them. Because every nation, when you go into the scriptures, every nation had a hand in the slavery of Israel. So, the Assyrians, the Babylonians, the Medo-Persians, the Ishmaelite kingdoms, the Moabite kingdoms, the Hamitic kingdoms, they all had dominion over us. They all had a hand in oppressing us. See? So now they're gonna get it. All right? And how is that gonna? But you see, to the eyes of the world, pretty much, we don't have no power, man. We don't have no power in the eyes of this society. We don't. The so-called Negroes don't have an army. Latinos don't have an army, don't have anything. So in the eyes of this system, we have nothing. So how the hell are these people going to do anything to us? That's how carnal people think, But guess what? Our power is going to come from on high. Yahushua and the angels are coming back to deliver us, defend us and deliver us. And in that time, Yahushua is going to change us. It says that. He's going to change us in a twinkling of an eye, man. So let me read this here. Wisdom of Solomon 3:5. And having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded. For the Lord proved them and found them worthy for himself. As gold in the furnace have he tried them, and received them as a burnt offering. Yeah, that's the hopeful elect. As gold in the furnace, because we're going through adversity, man. Adversity is, adversity is what, what makes you, basically. Like being in this truth, the path of truth is a path of adversity, temptations, committing, sinning, making mistakes, because we are sinners, bro, making mistakes, but you get back on the path. That's adversity, man. Physical ailments, mental ailments. So this is all part of the faith, right? So it says, as gold in the furnace have he tried them, and received them as a burnt offering. So the hopeful elect is going through the furnace, the fire, basically, as like gold. That's how you purify gold. You put fire to it. And the same way you purify men is you put them through the fire, man, basically. Like training, all right? Like them Kung Fu masters, they don't become Kung Fu masters without going through pain, years and years of pain. Years and years of pain and trial and error is where they reach, their physical abilities, okay? So it says, and in the time of their visitation, they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble. What's that talking about? Sparks among the stubble is spiritual power, man. That's super speed, bro. Super speed. When you watch Superman, the speed of light, he moves at the speed of light. You watch all these superhero movies, you watch, the Marvel movies, Thor, calling lightning down in his hands, all this type of stuff, man. Okay, they shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign forever. Yeah, that's the same I just read in Zechariah, man. The Lord's going to give us the power to have dominion over the nations. What did it say again here in Wisdom? They shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign over them. Yeah, because Yahushua is going to be the one, when he comes back, the true Messiah comes back, he's going to set himself above all the nations, enslave all the nations, and his people are going to be joint heirs with him, which is us, the Israelites. See, we ain't going to always be at the bottom forever. This is just a temporary punishment. But we're about to get risen up. All right. And it's the same theme. It says, they shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign over them. You see? Which is who? Yahushua, man. You know what? Let me see if I can get it in is it Isaiah? See Isaiah. Let's see what this says here. Salakia. Salakia. Salakia, bear with me a second. I wanted to get this. I will not meet thee as a man. Yep. Yeah, Isaiah 47 and 3. So I'll get this here. Isaiah 47, okay, and 3. Or I'll start from the top. It says, Isaiah 47 from the top. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. This is talking about America, man. Babylon the Great. The Lord said, come down and sit on the ground, meaning you going down, all right? And who's the leader of Babylon the Great? Who's the owner of America? The so-called white man, the Jewish banking families. That whole society is about to go down, all right? Take the millstone and grind the mill. Uncover the lock, make bare the leg, uncover the fire, pass over the rivers. Meaning what? Uncovering the lock and uncovering the fire is talking about, the so-called white man's lies being exposed. That's what that's going into. All of these bullshit of his systems being exposed. All the lies, how he got everything. All right? All of that dirt's coming out on them, man. Okay? It says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. Yeah, this is what's happening now. The shame of the so-called white man's being seen around the world, man. How they've done everything. Even right now with, how they've achieved and attained everything that they have, okay? Even right now when you see the what's going on in the state of Israel, what's the exposure that's happening there? How they, pretty much a genocide. How they're committing genocide over there, man. That's what's being seen. So everyone's seeing these Edomites for what they are, right? Basically. And that's who the so-called white man is, by the way. They're the Edomites. Okay? Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man. As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. And that's the point I wanted to get out of there. I wanted to get that point here. I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man. Yeah. So the Lord's going to take vengeance on Esau and the other nations for what they did to the Israelites, his people. But you know what? The Lord said he's going to not meet you as a man. Meaning what? He's going to come with power, man. See, like we always go into it, when they crucified Yahushua, he was, meek and humble, and he could have destroyed them then, but he didn't. You see? And you know what's fun? I don't want to not even mention that, but it is what it is. But the point is, Yahushua is going to come back with power, right? Spiritual power. Not like when he was walking on the earth and they got to put their hands on him. This time he's going to put his hands on the whole world, man, including the people in it. All right, by way of judgment day, man. All right, with the spiritual power. So with that, I'm going to say all praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to the hopeful elect Akim that teaching this word. Shalom Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Ruach HaKodesh. Shalom, shalom.